How did they make the pen float in Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey? With it being 1968 when this movie came out, there was no CGI. While the effect is very cool, it was actually pretty simple. They attached the pen to a sheet of plexiglass, and therefore the camera would only pick up the pen, so they could move it around and make it appear like it was floating. This is just one of 10 facts we have in this video, so stay tuned to the end and let me know how many of these you knew.
What's up, Doc? Jumping without a parachute?
In Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the animated characters are interacting with and holding real-life objects. For this scene where the characters are acting as waiters carrying trays and plates, they elevated the set to allow space for crew members to puppet these objects attached to the sticks and then animated the characters over them.
Elegant weapon.
One of the ways they created the glow effect for the lightsabers in the first Star Wars was wrapping it in a reflective material similar to the stuff on safety vests. Therefore, if they shined a light at it, it would glow. Another example of very simple techniques having powerful effects in older movies.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
In The Dark Knight, during Harvey Dent's final scene, when he turns his face over, he actually had a slight smile. They removed this smile with CGI after the fact to give him a more neutral expression.
Shazam? Yes! Carry my name.
In Shazam, during the mall scene, you could actually see some of the crew members in the shot by accident. Instead of spending hours removing them, the filmmakers decided to blend them in by adding objects like shopping bags to make them seem like extras. You can notice how they aren't really reacting to what's going on around them. In 1917, in order to keep the camera rolling for most of the film, they obviously used hidden cuts such as wipes over the screen or whip pans. But a little less obvious cut is when they would use CGI doubles of the actors to blend in between starting and stopping points. You could see an example of it here.
Let's end this the old way. You against me.
In Game of Thrones, during the Battle of the Bastards, most of the scene is CGI. Looking at the behind-the-scenes footage shows you some cool stuff. While Jon is in the heart of it, for example, the horse on the left is real while the horse on the right is CGI, and they look the same. They also did this stunt for real and then replaced the face of the stuntman to be Jon's. In Arrival, the most difficult shot wasn't the huge spaceships or the giant alien characters, but it was actually recreating the orange hazmat suits in 3D. There's parts where it switches between real and CGI, and artists had to match the exact wrinkles and materials of the suit.
Round one begins.
In Creed, most of the crowd during the final fight with Pretty Ricky Conlon was CGI. They used plates from a real crowd during an Everton match in Liverpool, England. A video of Sylvester Stallone showed up on the Jumbotron asking people if they wanted to be in the background of the new Rocky movie.
Better get under cover, Sylvester. There's a storm blowing up a whopper.
In The Wizard of Oz, during the tornado scene, they built a 35-foot tube wrapped in cloth for the effect. It would spin around at high speeds and push powder at the bottom to form dust. All of this was done in miniature and still looks pretty good today. Thank you guys for watching. I tried to make this video as quick as possible. If you want more like this, please subscribe and let me know in the comments below. I also have a few different other videos on my channel that are around this same concept.